Welcome to the December video. I just wanted to say before the video starts, I'm sorry for the delay and I hope you had a happy new year. Most of December I was ill, as you can probably hear in some of my voiceovers. This meant that the video got pushed back slightly, but here it is with the December video just a few days into January. Here's a good 2025 and I hope everyone had a good festive season.
So we're moving the lambs into the new field. It's just a case of emptying them out the trailer.
Due to the fact that there was just too many lambs for one run, we went back to grab the second round of sheep. It's always better to do multiple rounds of sheep than to over-squish the sheep in the trailer.
However, once they were out the other side of the trailer, they were straight heads down onto the grass, eating the lush grass that they had in their new field. It was a great sight to see, and I'm happy to say that they are still enjoying this lovely green grass that hopefully will be around for a little bit longer, weather dependent. Hopefully it doesn't get too wet.
The trailer we are showing in this video is one of our new trailers. It's actually a very handy little trailer as we get just enough sheep in it that means us on a small scale it's perfect for us. It's a Nugent trailer and we hope to work with Nugent more in the future, but I just thought I'd mention a trailer in the video. Luckily we were able to get pretty much half and half in the first and second load. This meant that we could go back to the lambs afterwards and give them a little bit of a chin scratch, as you can see here. One of the bonuses of working in the countryside is that we can see some pretty stunning sunsets. This was one of the ones I managed to capture after moving the lambs, and I think it's safe to say it is one of the most beautiful sunsets I think I have ever managed to photograph. The pink is really pretty, and to be able to see this sunset at the top of the hill over the brow is actually one of the best things about working in the countryside, I think. Once the lambs were dealt with, we could move on to the ewes. Now this time of year is a very important time of year, as it's what's called as topping season. This means the boy goes into the girls, and he does what is known in the sheep world as he serves the girls. This means that he essentially mates with the girls. This is the start of lambing 2025 as such, as obviously once you put the ram in, there's no going back really, and the ewes will be hopefully in lamb, ready for lambing in springtime. It's a very exciting time as all of the monetary benefits as such of the next season kind of weighs on this point, and the ram fertilising the girls and successfully getting them into lamb and getting them pregnant. So we quite often get excited this time of year, as odd as it may seem, about the ram going in, and the ram that we use is always stunning. This year we used a ram called Hector from a good friend of ours, and he's got such a character, it's great. We love seeing him in the fields.
So today's job is we are moving the electric fence across. So as you can see, this is a bit eaten down and this side is all fresh grass. So they're going to move across to this side, and as you can see, they're already munching on some of the green grass that they've got access to now. Tup's been hard at work, as you can see. There's lots of yellow bottoms, as on you can see the red harness is a little crayon about that big, and when he mounts the girls it leaves a mark behind so we know which ones are served and which ones have not been served yet. Like this girl here, Triplet, she hasn't been served yet, so she hasn't got the yellow stamp on her. Whereas this girl here, she has been served. It's by the very highlighter yellow mark on the back of her. Here are our entire males who have been definitely rolling in the mud, but it is time to feed them. Here's their feed. They already know what's happening. We have to empty the water out, so I'll do that now.
After visiting the boys, we went over to the Leicester Longwalls. They've recently been shorn, so you can see their curls starting to come through, very nice and tight, and it's actually really quite pretty. And then we went and walked the dogs. A much needed break from the sheep, as we love spending time with the dogs, giving them scratches and attention wherever they needed. As much as the Labradors are working dogs, they definitely won't work with the sheep. And after all of this, we had village shows to go to, so these are Christmas markets, and I thought I'd show you some of the produce that we had made from our wool that my mum had needle felted into beautiful artwork, such as these photo frames. After all of these, as the markets were mostly weekend jobs, at college we went to the Southern Counties machinery show, agricultural machinery show, and at this machinery show there was an auction. As much as this auction had big machinery such as tractors and pickup trucks or even gators, which are ATVs, so all-terrain vehicles, they had little items like shown here, this electric fencing reel, and we needed an electric fencing reel, so it was very convenient. I entered this auction. I managed to successfully bid on these electric fence wires, and I managed to get these electric fence wires, which was my first ever auction, so I was very happy with this, and I loved it because I got to spend the day with my friends and indulge in my first ever auction, so it was great. At college recently, in the practical tasks, it's been very varied. We've been scanning the sheep, as it is pregnancy scanning time, dealing with piglets, so this includes tattooing and injecting their vaccinations, and even dealing with the calves. Recently we've been doing a lot of calf work, as you'll see a lot of videos from the calves on my TikTok and my Instagram, as they need weighing regularly, and at this time of year they need clipping, which is where you take the hair off of their back to help with pneumonia and sweating in the sheds, as they are housed this time of year. With all of the students' teamwork together, it makes the job a lot easier than, say, someone doing it by themselves. We have people who push them down the race, people that move them within the shed, and then people that man, say, the weigh scales and the doors on both sides of the races, and it means you can get hands-on with the calves. It also has meant that I can halter train my calf recently, as this year I will be showing a calf produced by sponsered herd, and I'll get to experience showing the calves, as I have plenty of experience showing the sheep, so showing the calves will be very interesting. However, this takes a lot of time to halter train and get that said calf used to you as a person and being handled by people, as they all have an instinct to run away from people.
Yeah.
In the labs this week we were also dissecting, which was extremely interesting as we got to blow up a pair of lungs and you can see people playing with it. We also got to accept the handover of keys of a new Vulture at college. This is a great privilege of mine, and it is on the Sparshal Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media you use, and you'll be able to see the handover. This is a great new piece of kit, and it allows us as students to use modern technology and front loaders on tractors as well, because there was a front loader tractor and one with just a normal standard front weight on it. So I am looking forward to using that in the college course this coming year. Aside from the front loaders on the new Vultures, I was able to get some practice in the telehandlers that the college have. So we have the Manitou and the JCB available to us at the moment for the training to eventually get a telehandler ticket that shows I can safely operate and use a telehandler. This will help me in my future career in farming, as a lot of it covers insurance, as well as the farmers who may not know you personally will be able to tell that you can safely and with trust operate this actually quite dangerous piece of machinery, and very large and heavy piece of machinery. So it's very useful for me in the future, and also just being able to know how to use this big bit of kit that is used pretty much anywhere on a farm, moving bales, moving big pallets of feed, or anything like that.
Aside from college, we went out to the fireworks, me and my boyfriend, and this was a really nice break from the farm and college, and it was nice to see people that I hadn't seen in a while. And then back to college to support the farmers with the inheritance tax that has gone on recently. There was a rally in London in November. Now, I'm posting this a little bit late, but I wasn't able to go to the rally in London due to college and transport, etc. However, if you weren't able to go to the rally in London, there was a way to support the farmers in London, and this was to wear your wellies to your workplace or school or college, etc. And me and a group of friends did this. It was a powerful way as such to show the fact that everyone can come together as a team and show the support that the farmers need at this point in time. And here in the photo it's me, my friend Lizzie and my friend Eve, and even just the three of us managing to post it on social media meant that the word got out to a lot of people.
Feeding the sheep on my birthday. We have the pedigree rare breed Leicester Longwools here with me. Very cheeky, and they've been shorn, but they've been left with their top knots as such on the top of their head. And their curls are starting to come back through. Don't know if you can see in the camera.
And as previously mentioned in the video just then, it was my birthday this December, and it was a pretty big birthday, my 18th birthday, and I was very lucky to spend it with some friends at college, as it was a Friday, so normal college day. And I was very happy to be driving the new Vultras at college and eating cake with my friends. It was a very good day, I'm very happy to say that. But had to feed the sheep as normal, as life continues on the farm and college continues as normal. After that it was back to the lambs and checking on the lambs, and that pretty much sums up my December. So I wanted to say thank you for watching my video, and I hope you come back for my next video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and like my video if you enjoyed this one. See you next time.